I am no longer sugar free. Okay, and let's talk about it. Hey guys, this is Andy with Mindset Matters More. And today we are talking about the sugar free lifestyle. Because let me tell you, I have had a rough motherfucking go of it. So last we left off, I had gone through withdrawals from having so much fucking sugar. And I was like, you know what? I'm just not doing sugar no more. And don't get me wrong, I am still not eating sugar. But I was trying to replace some sugar things with sugar-free items. Yeah, that did not go well. That has not been good at all. And I have found that there are other types of sugar that do not suit me, like aspartame, maltodextrin, sorbitol. They hurt my freaking tummy. So I cannot do items labeled sugar-free anymore. But I wanted to dive in deep about why I was doing it because one of the things that I was really trying to do was limit the psychological impact of taking out things that have sugar in my diet and trying to replace them with other items that were similar, comparable, but immediately no. Immediately looked like I was pregnant, gassy, like my poor husband. Like it was just so embarrassing on multiple levels. So I can't eat sugar-free things. But more to the point is this idea that I had to replace something with something else in order to psychologically like make it more comfortable. And I think by doing that, I've just delayed the inevitable. I've just delayed the fact that, like, I need to cut the fucking sugar out of my life and just be done with it, make peace with it, and move the fuck on. But now I have to do that now rather than having done it when I cut the sugar out. But I guess in some sense, for me, that's what's working out because if I would have had to go through the withdrawals and also say peace to the sugar at the same time, like maybe I wouldn't have stuck with it. Maybe I wouldn't be where I am with it and as far along with it as I am. So maybe there's something to that. But at the same time, I do want to acknowledge that this is also a psychological process, a spiritual one, if you will, because there is so much that is tied up to me and sugar. There's so much that it like not only the instant gratification and the physiological, but think about it. Think about all the things that we have that require sugar, okay? First, you have birthday parties. Who's skipping birthday cake? Oh, I guess I am. You know, ice cream on hot days. Um, Candy at the movie theater. Like sugar has a deep psychological root in us. And I mean, this is no judgment on anybody who still eats sugar and enjoys it or whatever. But even when you go drink alcohol and you mix it with fruit juice, like even fucking fruit juice is like insanely sugary, right? And having to eliminate a lot of foods because they also have sugar in them that like I didn't even know that there was fucking sugar in my bean soup. So, having to remove these things from my diet means that not only do I remove them from my body, but I also have to remove them from certain aspects of my lifestyle. Certain parts of my well-being are just going to be affected. Like we went to the movies and I was like, oh, I can't get a bunch of crunch. I'm going to have a birthday party coming up soon. Oh, I can't have cake. Oh, these things that are coming up where it's like I'm not going to be able to be a part of it anymore. I have to make peace with that because even if I did one day be like, oh, I want a piece of cake, that sugar is going to take 2 days to leave my fucking body. It's not only the next day, it's going to feel like shit because, obviously I haven't had sugar in a long time, but the way that my brain works is like, oh, you had a little bit, have some more. Oh, you had, like, it just is bad news bears. Okay, that's the nature of addictive substances, is that they just want you to believe that a little bit is okay, and then you're fucking 10 cakes deep and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck happened? So, here I am deciding right here, right now, in this podcast with me talking to you at this very second, that those things I just have to accept. Those things I just have to be at peace with and move forward from. But it's really fucking hard. It's really fucking hard. And I thought, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna eliminate these fucking sugars and oh, the weight's gonna come crashing off because I'm not indulging in this shit anymore. Nope, has not. It has not come down. It has stayed exactly the same. And not to mention that that's also a mind fuck, because I'm thinking like, oh, I'm removing this part that's like so big in my life, but obviously I'm replacing it with something else, which I need to address that too. Like, what is it that I am filling that sugar void with? Oh, I mean, it's more protein, let's be honest, because I'm like shoveling protein down my throat like crazy lately. But that's the point, is when these things come up, not to say, oh, you know what, it's too hard, I fucking quit. It's acknowledge that there's something that's difficult, is think about it, pray about it, journal about it, meditate about it, ask for help, spiritual guidance, coaching guidance, friendly guidance, maybe even a therapist guidance, or whatever the fuck you want to do. But the point is to never quit. I know that this is my path. I know that this is what's best for me. I know that this is what I have to do. Again, no judgment on anybody who still eats sugar. My husband is a sugar fiend, and good for him. He's happy. But for me, I know that this is my path. I know that I can no longer do what I want to do, and I got to figure out how to do that. I got to navigate it. And I'm on these crazy, crazy journeys. And, you know, to be honest, I'm so grateful that I have this podcast that I can share with you guys, because it is not fucking easy. These journeys are not easy, whether it's health, wellness, fitness, diet, nutrition, whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, new business, new relationship. When you quit is when you fail. And motherfuckers, I am not a quitter. I might bitch and complain and moan, but you know what? I'm gonna figure it out. That's the person that I am. And so that's where I'm at, guys. No more sugar-free fucking foods for me. And they were so tasty too, but oh my God, the bloat was real, y'all. The bloat was fucking real. Anyways, I hope you guys got something out of this. Love you guys. Bye.